What is home? What is home? Have you ever asked yourself this question? What really is home to you? Because the thing is, growing up, we never really had a. Well, obviously, there's a city, place I can call home, but growing up, I never lived in a single place. We didn't move all the time, but it was never just one house where I grew up, where, perhaps my ancestors grew up. But perhaps I could call the houses or the city that I lived in home. Right? Perhaps that could be home. But I've always asked this question, what is home? Because every time home changed, I wouldn't quite know anymore if there's a certain specific definition for what home is, or what it really should be. Not sure. So I still wonder, what is this elusive thing, home? Is there a way we can define it? Some people say home is where the heart is. Sure, maybe that's home. Maybe home is where your heart lies, where your family, the people you love, that maybe that is home. I'm not sure. And so it's quite a fun exercise to think about what is home. Maybe it's different for everyone. Maybe it's one of those things which cannot easily be defined. But the fact that it exists, the word home, surely people want to try to unify its definition. And that's interesting. But yeah, I realized that when I moved for university, that started feeling like home. And then when I sort of moved again, and again my home changed. So I'm not too sure at all what home is at this point. Forever evolving, maybe never constant. Maybe you're the one who grounds the home. It's pretty cool to think about what home is home to you, what maybe other people consider home. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? So it's good food for thought if you ever want to think about, home and the concept. Yeah. I think, speaking of homes, I should conclude this video by creating my very own. dirt shack a glorious home. A home fit for royalty. Because you can't get much better than a classic dirt shack. Maybe let's give it a little bit more room. Let's go a few stories. But yeah, I wonder what would you consider as home? Is there something you've always been thinking about, and is there some way that you define home to be? Is this something you've ever thought about? Are there some ideas that have come up because I brought it up? It would be cool to know. It would be very cool to know. So do mention it in the comments what you think home is and what home is to you. My dirt shack is shaping up quite well. I just need one more layer. Maybe I'll build a shovel to quickly collect the dirt for my dirt shack. There are some things that I will have to really think about this, because I was just pondering. I was just sitting around thinking about things, and this question came up in my head, and I thought, hey, that's interesting. Maybe I should boot up some video games and weigh in on my opinion on what home is, because I think for me, often in popular media, I haven't really felt this. I haven't really felt a resonation with the definition of home, because it's been so different. Everyone lives a very different life, and if you're trying to fit yourself to the average, whatever that may be, I think that would be a huge disservice to your experience, really. Put a torch in there. Ooh, nice and bright. And then an amazing door. There we go. That is my amazing dirt shack. Yeah, do think about this and let me know what's your opinion on what a home is. With that said, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys later.